gonna be alright. Woo! Was the best that could happen. Clear the room for dancing, let in a little joy, let in a little light on Sunday night. With bliss and loving too. Hello, beautifuls. How are y'all doing? Oh my gosh, it's so good to pretend like we're seeing you.
I know, but you can feel them, right?
Man, can I feel them. We really do feel you. We feel all of the sweet notes and letters you send, and the super duper kind tips that you send, and sustenance. And we feel, we read all the comments that you write on Sunday nights, and it means so much to us.
We feel you connecting to us. We feel you connecting to each other, and that's what community is all about. And so thank you for showing up, for inviting other people to join us. And talking about invitation, you know, we talked about inviting joy, talked about inviting light. But also this next song just talks about inviting miracles and magic and being present in the now, which is so holy. It's such a sacred gift. So,
and you know, the real challenge is, because this song says that everything is holy now.
I know.
That means the good, the bad, the ugly, the difficult stuff.
It feels good to wrap it in that shawl, though, doesn't it?
Well, it's really, really true. You know, what is it Rumi says? Out in the field beyond right doing and wrong doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Yeah. And that's where the presence of God is, because, you know, love doesn't judge, love just loves.
That's why I always love the story of the prodigal son, and how the father actually ran to meet him in the field, not, you know, standing there at the window judging him as we fear people judge us, or the son judging himself. It's just like when that presence of love runs out to meet you and greet you in the field, everything's holy.
Just that moment of him returning.
Yeah, that's what matters. That we just keep recommitting our vows over and over again.
It's a Peter Mayer song. Please sing along. When I was a girl, each week on Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest. He would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread. Everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two. Jesus made the water wine. I remember feeling sad. Miracles don't happen still. Now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Living in a miracle. Why? Water is not so small.
An even greater
Magic trick is that anything is here at Got to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water was rare at best, barely wet my fingertips. Now I have to hold my breath when I'm swimming in a sea of it. Used to be a world half there, here on second rate, hand me down. Now I'm walking with a reverent head, 'cause everything's holy now. Everything, everything, everything is holy now. Questioning child's face, say it's not a testament. That'd be very hard to say. See another new morning come, say it's not a sacrament. I tell you that it can be done. This morning outside I stood, I saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse. Made me wanna bow my head. I remember when church let out. Oh, how things have changed, 'cause everything is holy now. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second rate, hand me down. Now I'm walking with a reverent head, 'cause everything is holy. Everything, everything, everything is holy now. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a soul like me. But now I'm found, and everything is holy now.
You know, during that song when we were singing Heaven's Second Rate Hand-Me-Down, and I was thinking about how so many of you, so many of us have gotten our sense of worth we found it in other people, and we've looked for it in other people, and whether that's as individuals or groups and community like churches and things like that, we felt like we're second rate, you know. And then I was thinking about, you know, now I'm walking with a reverent air, and it's really, really important to let go of all those tethers to how anybody else has identified you, even how you've identified yourself and your worth, and to really walk with a reverent air, carry yourself as if you really, really fully know and understand your innocence and your purity and your beauty and
even your faults
yeah,
are beautiful
yeah,
and holy.
Well, everything gets refined in that
Yeah.
reverence, doesn't it?
Yeah. Your beautiful imperfections, your wabi-sabis. It's so true, because, you know, we grew up in the church together. We met in Grace Assembly of God, Pentecostal church, and my dad had remarried a woman who was Catholic. We were Catholic for like a year, and then we became Pentecostal. And
That's quite a, wow,
I
that
know.
is a leap.
That
That
was-
is like, that should be in the spiritual Olympics right there. Like
It's like
the
running a
long
marathon
jump.
without
That's
warming
the long
up.
jump.
It really, really was. I was like, but I really, you know, I loved it. I embraced
Oh, yeah,
it.
you-
I really, really did, and it actually resonated.
You embodied it
with
fully.
me, because I, you know, feel things fully and deeply. So, like, you know, dancing in the spirit, or just, you know, just praying out loud and with your whole self. I mean, and praising. All that made sense to me, because that's how I live, and that's how
Out
I
loud.
feel.
Right.
So my dad was really, really into the church, and, you know, it really shifted him, which was a beautiful thing, but it didn't quite go all the way through to his daily life. And he was very abusive and physically abusive, and, you know, even separated out the food in the house, and we were supposed to eat the leftovers and the generic food or whatever, and they got the, you know, the name brand food, and just everything was just kind of just to put us down, to kind of, you know, make us feel unworthy, and to make them be the dominant ones, so that we would be submissive to them. And then the church kind of reinforced that with parent take the rod against the children, and all of that. So he felt justified in that. And so I was really confused by that message, and it really made me question my own worth. And so it was really important when I shifted from putting my faith in man and putting my faith in God. I was like, oh, you're not God. God is God, and I go straight to the source, and I can check in there to find out if I'm worthy or not. I don't have to go through you.
So literally, you used to walk with your head down, and not really. I mean,
That's where
you had
be
been
brave comes from. Hold your head up high, your spirit's high enough.
and now you're walking with a reverent air, and it looks good on you. It really does. But you really learned that your worth was not measured by them
Right,
or anybody else.
right.
It's a personal relationship that you have with God, that nobody can take that away from you.
Right.
Nobody
And with
can.
myself. And with myself.
Yeah.
And learning to recognize who I really was, not what other people said that I was. But
And that's what that is
Who I
meant
am.
by that second-rate hand-me-down. It's like the hand-me-down of someone else telling you this is your worth, and it's second-rate. It's not. It's not that reverent air. That
top shelf.
yeah.
Well-
You guys are top shelf.
And so we're going to debut a song that we actually just finished today. It's actually so new. Next time you hear it, it might be slightly different. But we decided it was a good night to share it with you. And so we're just going to be vulnerable and real and share a song that we finished today. And it's all about your self-worth, which is something I think that we all have struggled with, and it's kind of an unspoken struggle, because it's right, it's shame, it's hard to talk about. So This is a song we wrote to speak to that and to encourage you to find and to know that you are made from the wonder of the universe, and you are so worthy. So we're gonna get ready, get the papers out, take a quick screen break, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Here's a brand new song for you, just written today, and it's so new that it's not even really quite finished. It doesn't really have a name, but it has a whole lot of heart and intention and prayer for all of us to know the fullness of our worth.
become king, frail and trembling
voice, unleash your soul and sing. Thief, become a treasure. Without it, addict, become the story's heroine. Take the weight, lift the spell, break the curse. Let me feel the beauty of rebirth. If I'm made from the wonder of the universe, let me feel the fullness of my world. Imagine if every soul felt its worth. Wow.
It'd be a completely different existence.
Yes, it would.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, and my journey to finding my worth was by feeling loved, knowing that I was loved, because I am. Because the universe loves, God loves everything, and no one is outside of that love. And all I have to do is invite myself into that circle and step out of the circle of shame and of unworthiness and step into the circle of love, because that's the real truth. That's
and
what
even
life
that
is.
circle gets absorbed in love, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It's all one circle.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it's like,
Yes.
if you the ultimate circle is love, and everything else gets absorbed in it, you know, and just becomes love if we allow it.
Yeah. Every single time on my journey when I was lost or pursuing, shallow gains of outside approval or something else, that wasn't anchored in an infinite source of love and truth about my value, period, end of story, without any external circumstances. Every time I searched for and embraced love, that infinite love, then I was set right back on my path again, and I was healed. I was filled with a source that's beyond explaining, other than knowing that you don't feel alone, and you don't feel unworthy, and you don't feel outside, you feel inside of yourself. And this next song, it sings of that love and of embracing that part of the journey. So if you are feeling unworthy, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling full of shame for anything, it's not true. And the truth is, every single being that is alive in this universe and on this planet is made from love and returns to love. And in the meantime, we just have to remember that and embrace that and sing of that. Should we sing of a love?
Well, I feel invited to.
Will you play with me?
I don't play on this song. My heart will sing of a love.
You don't play on
If
this
I did, it would have to be drums or bass, because that's what Jen and Randy played. No.
You don't?
No.
Wow.
There's the
I
mouth
always
part.
hear the accordion.
That part?
Yeah. Will you do that throughout the song?
No, I won't.
You're
I
so
just
talented.
whelped with the
Did you
inside
hurt
of my
yourself?
mouth.
Whelp.
Whelp.
Welp. What else are you going to do with the mouth harp? Welp. Oh, my love, I can't believe that you don't play on the song.
I sing of a love, but I don't play of a love. on this song.
Okay.
I play a of a
Fine.
love on all the other songs, but
Fine.
not this one.
Well, it's still in my mind. I'm going to hear accordion. So that's good. And maybe you at home, if you could.
One of the voices that you hear, let it be this guy.
Let
right
it
here.
be. Yes. Yes. I've been free, been a slave. I've been frightened, I've been brave. Always you were the peace I was seeking. I've been tired, I've been mighty. I surrendered, I fought for me. Always you were the courage rising. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home. Mama, yeah, yeah, Maya. Mama, yeah, Maya, yeah, Maya, no, Maya, Maya. I've been a trickster, woman wise. I've been blind, unveiled my eyes. And always you were the path under my feet. Feel like a stranger, feel so close. I've been a thorn, opened into a rose. And always you were the fragrance, so sweet. Sing of a love, I sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, is faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home. Oh, mama, yeah, mama, yeah, my yeah. Oh, my yeah, no, mama, yeah. Love for me, love behind me, love below me, love above me. So much love to be found from the heavens to the earth and all around. Love before me, love behind me, love below me, love above me. So much love to be found from the heavens to the earth and all around. I've searched east, I've reached west, searched to the ends, seeking a quest. Always you're my destination. I've been cold, except by your fire. I've been thirsty, quench my desire with your holy water. You call home your daughter. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, is faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul. I sing of a love, I sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that spins this universe, faithful and true. Sing of a love, sing of a love, sing of a love. I sing of a love, love that's always standing in the doorway of my soul to welcome me home.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Love.
Love who?
Love you.
Love you.
Love them.
Love you. Love
so
you.
much. Love you. Right.
Just
that,
take the second right now to feel that
to
love.
love yourself.
Because that's what the assignment of Divine Bliss is this week. We want you to really tap into, if you haven't already, And if you have, do it again and again and again. But tap into that love inside of yourself that sees you through. Because we're here to let you know that we don't know anything. All we know is love. And you know everything that you need to know. And you have everything inside of you that you need to see you through. And there's an infinite presence of love and light inside of you. Isn't that exciting?
So be faithful to yourself, you know. Sometimes we aren't. We let ourselves down because we are the ones who give up on us. We're the ones who tell ourselves bad stories about us. We're the ones who signed on the dotted line of this is who I am, this is who I'm going to be, you know, this is who you see. Really, when there is something within us greater, a greater love for ourselves, you know, that puts us out here in this world in just such potent ways that the world needs. We all need to really step up and into our worth and show up that way, so that everywhere we step, we're creating treasure, we're creating something rewarding, you know. And so I amplify everything that you said and really encourage you all to just feel that faithful presence and become more and more of that, and give gratitude for that more and more.
So if you're not familiar with that presence, then let's just all close our eyes right now and maybe put your hands on your heart and just invite the presence of love to show itself inside of you. And this presence of love is also a presence of you as your highest self, as your fully embodied essence of love, as only you can be love. Love wants to know itself and to see itself and to heal itself. And you are that presence, and it's right here inside of you. And if you sit with it, you ask for it to reveal itself and become a stronger presence and voice inside your head, inside your heart, inside your body, inside your spirit. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and it abides inside of you.
And it's unconditional.
Yes.
It's an unswerving.
It doesn't cost anything. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to be a certain way or look a certain way. You
just have to feel loved, don't you?
You just have to accept it. Just accept that you are love, and that love lives in you and through you. It's the absolute truth. And it feels really, really good to know that. And once you embrace that, your life becomes more magical, more beautiful, more meaningful, more purposeful, all of those things. So tap into that source of love inside of you that sees you through this week as often as you can. We love you. We'll be right back. Hey! Well, we hope you all been having a good week out there. Man, it's been so beautiful here.
I had to tell you what, I know I said a couple weeks ago that fall is my favorite, but it just is. It's so dreamy. Perfect conditions, it's like room temperature butter.
Room temperature butter. It's been so beautiful. We put our garlic in. And if you love garlic, I highly recommend you Put some garlic in, and it's named Music.
Yeah, the variety of garlic that we planted is called Music.
Well, we've been replanting our own stock.
Well, for almost 18 years, and then finally it just started waning a little, and
Yeah,
so we
like-
got new stock this year,
Yeah.
and we went for Music.
Yeah, of course we did.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. And then, got to get your cover crops ready if you have a garden. We use winter rye and hairy vetch.
Yeah, and those would have been the names of our firstborn children.
Are you hairy vetch?
Like good
winter
no, like good
Our
hippie,
children.
like good hippie parents, right? We would have been
Winter
like,
rye, get
Harry
your-
Vetch, get your ass in here right now. Get your
Is that-
winter rye.
is that
What
how
are-
hippies sound?
what- I don't know. It's a country hippie. What is that? Hey man,
Country hippies.
hey Harry
When
Vetch,
Harry
get in here,
Vetch,
man. You're bringing me
Come
down.
on. Oh, look, our children
boys.
came. Oh, we called our children. That's
Oh.
hairy vetch. There's winter rye.
Okay, Bliss and Leaven are getting new
Oh,
names.
they got nicknames. Oh,
All
my
right, guys,
God.
we have one.
Yeah.
We have one more set.
Yeah, you can do it. You're doing so good. These guys are so precious. Love them so much. So we hope that you're enjoying this fall and just soaking it up. We just getting the last of the green beans, and
Unbelievably, still green beans, and you actually pulled
even
in
some
a
maters.
cucumber this week.
and some maters.
Yeah,
Good old climate
lots of
change.
good greens.
Yeah. So, we're doing what we can to combat climate change by growing our own food and doing what we can in that department. So every little bit really does count, and we're going to tackle the big stuff too, which means getting good climate legislation to get green energy empowered in this. Empowered, did you get that?
I did. It puts that's like all caps.
We're
The power
empowering
and
green
empowering.
energy. So call your senators, tell them fossil fuels. Bye, Felicia. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, fossil fuels, and hello to green energy. So make sure that you are letting your co-ops and your energy companies know, hey, man, this is the future. We got to move on it, and we got to start training all those old coal jobs into green jobs and stuff like that. So we're going to keep talking about the environment and the climate because we got about 10 years to turn things around. So we're going to keep giving you like small little, tidbits of what you can do personally, and then on a big scale, what really needs to happen. We got to pressure those big old fossil fuel companies to switch over. That's all. They can still make a profit, but just a green profit.
But with the focus being always back on love, we all
Right.
agree that everybody loves nature. In
We
some
love the
way.
earth. We love living.
We love the earth.
We love
Yeah,
humanity. We want
love-
humanity to
we do
survive.
love to live.
Yeah, we love children, and we want children to have a good future
Yeah,
and grandchildren
that's
to
what
have
we
a good
care
future.
about, and that's where. So that helps us head in the direction.
Yeah, that's what we're for.
Yeah, that's what we're for, not what we're against, but
Right.
that's what we're for, and heading in that direction is going to make the change.
You're so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Anything she told me to do, I would do it. And pretty much I do, don't I?
Pretty much.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
You're fun to be with.
Thank you. You're funny to be with.
Aww.
Oh, shucks. Can you do your oh, shucks?
Oh, jeez. That one?
Yeah. Your 1950s
Yeah,
boy.
she
got
my
on-
1950s
Hi.
boy. I had to bring him out sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Well, oh, geez. We're going to bring it back into the heart.
This is going to be a
I
crazy
know.
segue.
Well, not so much, actually, because you want to lighten up. You want to let in a little joy, let in a little light. Then think about, forgiving somebody. Think about forgiving somebody. Because we've said this before, forgive in the Aramaic, which is the language that Jesus spoke, means to untie. So who do you want to untie from you? Someone that you're holding resentment for?
Or what?
Or,
I mean,
yeah.
sometimes it's things, it's entities, sometimes it's an entire company because they screwed you over,
Right.
at your
Big
job
forgiveness.
or, I mean, like it's
Forgiveness
all, it's
is all
on,
kinds, yeah.
of all kinds. And we've all experienced it, which is such a amazing realization in this song is that we're all walking wounded. There's not anybody that gets to skirt through life and doesn't have any woundedness.
Well, and what did we learn from Mark Nepo?
Which thing?
The thing where it's the difficulties that break us open. So that, as I always paraphrase horribly, but I get the gist of it.
Yeah, let's get the gist.
I get
just
the
wanna
meat
pluck
of
that
it.
just right out of the tree.
But essentially, we were listening to wonderful Mark Nepo, a poet and spiritual teacher, wonderful, wonderful man. And he was saying that essentially life is full of difficulties and hardships so that we can let love flourish, give love muscle.
Well, it's
right?
just enough. It's just
you-
enough. It makes us. I remember
Mm-hmm.
what you're talking about now. We all are just enough wounded that we realize that we need each other. We've experienced just enough of those things to. So we're
So
here.
love gets a chance to express itself.
Yeah. So we're
If there
here
wasn't
to
any difficulty, what would we? Oh, love, la, la, la. But really,
No, it's what gets us next to each other, which is where we grow the best. It's really what
wow, and forgiveness
keeps that longing going, so that we keep searching and
Yeah. Well, I'm flexing my muscles
Wow.
because I'm like, I have a lot of forgiveness really gets us to flex our love muscles, because that can be really hard, because people have really
I think
hurt
it's the
us.
hardest. I think fear
pretty
and forgiveness
much, yeah.
are two of the hardest things to overcome.
Yeah. But then when you do that, you understand the expanse of love that you hold, the power of love that you hold, because when you forgive someone, it opens up so much in
Well,
you.
so the forgiveness opens up space, right? And that washes downstream, and now you've got all this. You know, it's like and I see this on the land sometimes. You go to a stream, and it's crazy, just because branches have fallen and leaves have packed in against it. It's a little bit dammed, and the water's not flowing freely, and you go and you pull that branch out and mix up all the leaves, and suddenly you go, it just takes off, and that's our
That's your life
spirits.
force, yeah.
Our spirits are that way too. When we forgive, then all that's been dammed up, that keeps us flowing, we're fully into love and possibility,
So when we say, damn it, we're really
Right.
damming up our energy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think you just,
What?
for days, but like on Wednesday,
But
you're going to go,
seriously.
oh my God.
Damn it. Oh, don't damn it.
Don't damn it.
Don't damn it. Open it. Open it.
So this
So
song.
this song is called Walking Wounded, and it's about forgiveness. And also, I just want to add, forgiveness is not a one-time, right off, oh, I forgive you. If it's really deep forgiveness, it's going to take a lot of forgiving.
It's
little
a regimen.
forgivenesses.
You keep in a ritual.
Yeah,
You keep
I let
practicing.
it go. I
And
let
you
it
keep
go.
taking.
I let you go. And you do it, honestly, you do it first for you. You do it for you because you deserve it. And not forgiving doesn't change the person, doesn't undo what happened, none of that. And so this song is called Walking Wounded, and it's about forgiveness and letting in more love and more light through forgiving. We pray that the love inside of us guides us all to more forgiveness. My heart has scars made by your hand. rages on, no matter which side of the line you're on. Oh, walking wounded, the man just so broken. Oh, walking wounded, how can I beg for grace? Turn around, deny you the same. But if I let this go, doesn't mean you don't own it. Means it doesn't own me. If I let this go, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Means it's not still built iron fence, locked myself in, so I'd never be caught in those clutches again. Now I can't tell if I'm in heaven or hell, or which side of the cell I'm in. Oh, walking wounded, not bad, just so broken. Oh, walking wounded, how can I beg for grace? Turn around, deny you the same. But if I let this go, doesn't mean you don't own it. Means it doesn't own me. If I let this go, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Means it's not still carrying. I'm tired of the debt you could never repay anyway. I'm tired of crimes you made in my name. All the times I let you do it again. I'm tired of tingling, I'm tired of mingling, I'm tired of shame, the blame and the name. Not bad, just so broken. Oh, walking wounded, I release. Go in peace. I release. Do it for you. Do it for you. And then the ripple effect is that it helps someone else too. But
it really does. You know, when we have unforgiveness, it's like, if you've ever been, it's like something being caught in a spider web, and it's entangled everywhere, and then other things and other people start getting caught in that web, and just imagine cutting those little strands attached to you of all the things that you've held on to that have kept you trapped there, that have kept you, that's why you feel like a victim, because you're trapped in a web, and it feels like predators and things that can get you are coming towards you, and really you have the power to just absolve and absorb all of that into love. And that's what we pray for you, that you're just free, that you're free, that your wings are free, you know, like anything you've ever seen with wings that is trapped, and you get to set it free. Imagine that feeling for yourself, you know, and that's what forgiveness does. It frees us into love and greater ways of being.
yeah, absolutely. Let the past be past. And it's so important, especially for anyone who's been a survivor of abuse of any kind, really. But you know, I'm especially thinking of women who are survivors of abuse, because let's be real, it's an epidemic, it's a pandemic that women are victims of violence and abuse, so much more than men are. And there's a real issue, a real problem that we need to address. It's a heart problem, it's a spiritual problem, and we need to heal it. And we've been working with women who are survivors of abuse for a long time. And I just wanted to share, we have actually a CD that was done that's in support of different women's organizations, and we've been able to raise money for them. It's called Find Your Bliss.
You might not have this one. It's from back in 2015, but it has a lot of your favorite songs on it, and all the proceeds from this CD actually go to shelters and places that are really helping women and children. And
so if you'd like to, you know, make a donation this week, you know, you can just donate directly to the shelter and let us know, and we'll send you out a CD. We'll send you out one of these.
And vice versa, if you make a donation to us, we'll make sure that we contribute CDs and funds. So whatever feels right in your heart. But we encourage you to pick up one of these. We do.
John Madigan's artwork, photography is featured in this, and yeah. And so it's full of songs that are about support and healing, especially for survivors of abuse. And we're going to do a song that we haven't done yet, and it's the only recording we have of this song is on that CD. And we've never done it on Sundays with Bliss. And I wrote it for my precious sister, who is just such an inspiration to me. And I just love her so much. And so this goes out to all of us who just need to believe and trust that love inside that guides us. And to know that we can move beyond and past any barriers or any blocks. And be vulnerable again, you know, return to that beautiful, vulnerable place that was there before the protection and the walls had to come up.
Before there was any encasement, you know, and those layers are on us because we felt we need to protect ourselves from any further wounding.
And it's a gift to know how to pull that armor on when you need to.
But also it's a gift to
put it down.
Yeah.
When you want to, yeah.
Nobody ever said it was gonna
tender age. It's a wonder any soul could make it through. Everything they took from you made you question what you have. Everything they said to you still echoes in your head. Like a turtle in its shell, you slipped inside to save yourself. Your volcano's gonna erupt one day. So come on out, let me in. It's not too late to begin to say all the things you wanna say. If the rainbow was your palette and your canvas was the sky, how high would you fly, girl? Paint the masterpiece of your life. How high would you Remember when we used to play, dress up in roller skates, hide and seek in the cornfield out back, whispering under the covers about nightmares and secret dreams. Would have done anything to protect you. You know, a wolf will heal its wounds by howling at the moon. Only people close their eyes and hope it will go away soon. Baby sister, I'm here to say, past don't disappear with you every day. Till you release your pain and set yourself free. If the rainbow was your palette and your canvas was the sky, how high would you fly, girl? Paint the masterpiece of your life. How high Unfettered, unfurled.
I was thinking about your sister's an artist and how important it is to let our wounds pour out and express them. And for her, she's just such a great artist. You know, her drawings and everything are such a great, one of the great ways that she gets to express all that. And how important it is for us. You know, we get to put our feelings and our healing into music and poetry. And you have something in your life, somewhere in your life, to put those things, and it feels so good to just let them pour out and express them. And it really is, it's like this big blank canvas just waiting for you to color it. And
Shoot, I know a girl who macrameed her way out of depression. I'm telling
a girl, you mean there was just one?
I just know one, but I know there's many.
Okay.
There are many.
There is that.
There is that.
Yeah, in Hazard County, there's like a whole colony.
Of macrame artists?
Yeah.
Are you serious with two left thumbs?
We're telling too much.
Oh, okay.
Just forget you heard that.
Anyway, that's why it's called Hazard. They got hurt by those needles.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, but the true story is, what's the true story? True story is
Being true to yourself and being true to the love that is already within you.
and letting it guide you, right?
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Why am I sitting like this? I don't know. I'm forming like I'm kind of
Like, are you doing this?
Pyramid.
Like it? Look, watch. Oh, wait for it.
Wait for it.
Do you know what that is? That's love for these beautiful people who are so loving to us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're really, really so true to us. If you could just please turn that around and give that right back to yourself.
Yes.
And
Yes. And thank you everyone who's supporting our podcast, our blisscast, Caravan of the Heart. That's Caravan of the Heart.
We shared it last week. We shared it, and more is coming.
Oh my
the
gosh.
episodes are lining up.
We have
the
some
guests are lining up.
amazing guests.
So inspiring.
What?
So stay tuned for announcements of when it's going to launch exactly. But if you want to already get into it and join us, we'll share a link. And well, we did share it already, but
We'll
please,
share it again.
Yeah,
Sometime.
check the link down in the comments
Somewhere.
section. Right. I'll do like that. I think it's in two places.
And if you're not already on our mailing list, because we are trying to phase off of being on Facebook so
Which
much.
is changing its name.
It's good.
We-
Yes,
yeah.
But whatever. But our mailing list is Troubadours of Divine Bliss at gmail.com.
And on our website, Troubadours of Divine Bliss.com, you can go in there and subscribe, and you will find out about all the good stuff that we're hoping to do out in this world. So we just want to stay in touch and connected, and
Working on some new songs and some new music. It's very, very exciting. So we'll be having some really fun shows coming up. Thank you for sharing Sundays with Bliss with all of your friends. We might even be possibly turning that into a podcast. We don't know.
Well,
I
we're
said
trying
too
to figure out
much.
how to just repurpose the audio portion
Yeah.
for a different
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, for a
But
different format so that you can just listen.
You
in
can
different
always
ways.
just play it in the background and not look at us.
I
And
know.
suddenly it's a podcast. I love that. Magic.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which our podcast will not be video because we can't quite pull that off yet. But in the future, possibly. I'm saying too much.
I don't know what you're saying. It's like, I'm going along.
I'm kind of known for not keeping a secret kind of person, right?
Right. That's a good
I
thing.
got in trouble once from my nieces back in the day when the Spice Girls movie came out. Do you remember the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
And they were like the prime age. I don't know, they're like 9
Your
or 10.
nieces were
Yeah.
not the Spice Girls.
Well,
They were a prime age, too.
according to whom. But of course, we're all prime, aren't we? We're all a prime age. But anyway, the Spice Girls movie came out. They were young girls. And I thought, well, anyway, I watched the movie with them, and there was like some male butt cheek moment in the movie. And I was like, wait a second, that they're too young to be seeing that. So I did have to let their dads, not their dads, they have one, I let their dad know. There was a little bit of male nudity in that. I thought maybe they were a little too young for that, inappropriate.
And they said,
"You can't keep a secret."
Amy can't keep a secret.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah.
Well, the men's buns were not a secret anymore for those young girls, and I was
a little too
I was
spicy.
the bun police.
It was a little too spicy.
Yeah, for that age.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably PG-13, and they were under 13.
I did not watch it, but
You didn't?
no. Or Titanic. It's two things I've never watched.
Wow. Claim to fame. Let us know if you've seen Titanic, if anyone out there has not seen Titanic. You might
Am
be
I the only person?
Might be. There might be a couple of other people.
Are there male butt cheeks in Titanic?
No, I don't think so.
Let us know.
I
I'm
don't
missing
think
out.
there are. I mean, I don't remember. It's been a really long time, but yeah. Male butt cheeks is how we're going to end the show tonight.
Apparently.
No,
we get a
secrets.
shit.
No, wait. Talking
No,
too
I know,
much.
wait.
Wait, what's going on?
Well, we're still
Yes.
here.
Yes. That's right. We have another song we're going to do for you. This is exciting because you know what, y'all? Are you ready for it? Okay, it's the dance party portion of our program. Please get your male butt cheeks.
I was out there, and your female butt cheeks out there, and your there butt cheeks out there.
Warmed up and shaken. Joey, I hope you're shaking your male butt cheeks out there. We love you all so much, and you're so resilient. There is a love force inside of you guiding you
Be
and
so
seeing you
faithful
through.
to yourself.
Fall down 7 times, but I get up 8. Tell me I can't, I'll show you I can. Hold your head up, keep your chin up, don't give up, don't give in. Don't get depressed, get determined. Don't get depressed, get determined. I'll be alright. Oh, I've been through the fight, I've seen the light, staring into the eye of the storm. Planting my flag on the moon, no plan to reach the ground. Living and learning and loving it all, and I can't stop now. Standing and kneeling, touching to feeling, speaking to listening, shouting to saying, down to praying, despairing to believing. I'll be alright, yeah. Oh, I've been through the fight, I've seen the light, staring into the eye. The storm here, I'm here, I'm still here, I'm here. When I know that I'm the seed, the root, the fruit of the tree, my heart escapes the bars of its cage. My soul shouts when it feels its wings stretch out. just talk back, haunting and taunting me with what I think I like. I've imploded, exploded, cried till I was blue, till I had to call my own rescue. Don't have to lead, I can let it go, let it flow, lose control. That's where it's taking me, it's where I need to go. I feel right. Oh, I've been through the fire, I've seen the light, staring into the eye. We're strong. Here we are, and here we'll be next Sunday night with so much glee. I hope you know how much we love thee.
And how much we can't wait to see thee again so soon. You really are just the sweetest that there is. And we hope that you feel our love as many ways and times as there are.
We hope that you feel your own worth as deep as the ocean, as high as infinity. You are made from God's own image. You're made from stardust. You're made from the sacred earth and the breath of the sacred. So please know that you are held by a power, a great affection. And please, please listen to the love inside that guides and sees you through. We love you. Mwah.